So I just wanted to make this quick video about joining the Grupeer Armada guys for suing Grupeer. So I was reached by Kurt, that's the guy. Let me just show you the email. That's the email. So it'll cost me €1,500 to get my monies back, right? So I'm thinking €1,500 for me to gain my 80,000 back is worth for me. There is a Telegram discussion group. So basically, my reason for joining is that okay. So first of all, I can get scammed again by those guys, Armada guys, right? I kind of checked them; they look legit. There is a discussion group in here, so you can see they're communicating with everybody. They also have a Google Drive. There's the Google Drive where there is some interesting information. I like this one here. This is where they contacted all loan originators to confirm whether Grupeer is actually working with them or not. Well, many of them confirmed, but some of them did not. All right. So some loan originators are fake. Another thing is Sputnik platform is actually owned by Allah, which is another tragic thing because I thought Sputnik platform was actually a separate company, which is disturbing, very very disturbing. So that's their website. That's the guys that are involved. This is Kurt. This is Larry. Now this guy honestly also organizes them. He also organizes them. Suing of Investio and Quetzal. I'm gonna make a totally different video with all the backup of all the names and also the company is gonna be representing this whole thing is gonna be this one. I sent them an email just to see if this whole thing is real, and if they send me a confirmation, then I think I'll be good to go. All right, so this is just a quick video. Fundamentally, the reason why I'm joining is I want to see if number one is how trustworthy human as a species are, because I mean this is such a large amount of people, right? There are so many people involved. And second of all is I want to kind of if this looks legit, like I'm saying about 90% chance that this is legit. Second, what I want to test is I want to see how good is our legislation, because we are living in Europe, we are living in modern society, we are living where we're buying stuff on Amazon. It's literally a website where you just send your money somewhere and then goods arrive to you. There is such high level of trust in the society right now. I want to see how good this is, how legislation, what's the appetite for legislation to keep our society going in such direction where somebody knocks on your door, he tells you it's a good deal, you can legitimately give him money and you can expect him to come back with the good, right? Because that's kind of the type of society we're heading towards. I want to see the appetite of European Union to see what can they do to ensure that people like who are scamming other people do not exist or get punished heavily. All right, because we want to create a safe zone where doing business with external countries that may not even speak your language is safe and secure and predictable, right? We do not want to be living in society where you have to be every single transaction, you have to read terms and conditions to make sure that nobody's scamming you. You have to go and visit their office to make sure that the office is real, because this creates so many overheads. Ideally, when there's high level of trust, society definitely functions well. because you can focus on doing what you're good at, and other people are focusing on doing what they're good at, right? And there is no kind of fraud in between. That means there is minimum time spent on legislative processes, investigation, security, right? You can just focus investing your resources into developing something that is useful for society, as opposed to spending some effort trying to protect yourself. Okay, right? Like think about living in a neighborhood where you can just keep your door open. In fact, you don't even need the door, and you just pour that money into investing into community. Whereas if you're living in a bad neighborhood, you have to spend that money on bulletproof doors and having dogs running around, making sure that nobody comes in and steals something from you. It's totally two different societies. So fundamentally, I want to see if there is hope. Right? Take care.